Apa khabar? Thank you for your interest in the Malaysia market. My name is Elaine Leong, and I'm responsible for Tourism Australia operations in Malaysia. The objective of this webinar is to provide you a brief market update, insight with the performance of Malaysia market, and highlight some of the key challenges and the opportunity offered to work together to discover the potential of this market. Let's get started. Despite the significant cutbacks in the direct aviation capacity and a weakened local currency, Malaysia continued to perform well in 2016, with an increase of 14.3% growth in the visitor arrivals, which is a record number of close to almost 390,000 arrivals, which makes Malaysians the seventh largest inbound market for Australia. This market contributed 1.2 billion AUD in spend, an increase of 9% compared to 2015, and is the 8th largest market for the total visitor expenditure, and recorded at 10th for the visitor night. This is a market where operators like yourself would see great potential for your business, as 60% of the total arrivals are leisure traffic, and leisure spend recorded a growth at 21%. Average length of stay is about 8 nights, and most travelers would travel to mono gateways during their trip, or up to maximum 2 gateways per trip. Let's take a look and learn on some of the key factors on what makes Malaysian travelers choose Australia for their holiday. Safety and security is the most important factor. Although most Malaysian travelers are price sensitive, but they are willing to pay for product or experience that offer them a unique or lifetime experience with bragging rights. Families friendly is another key factor, especially for the Malay travelers, whereby it's normal to see them travel with family or extended family. It is common to see 2 to 3 generations as part of this group. World-class nature, which includes natural beauty, scenic landscape, and friendly citizens are also key factors. The direct aviation capacity options for Malaysian travelers are limited, as we're mainly depending on AirAsia X, Malaysia Airlines, and Malindo, which accounted 81% of the market share. Travelers from the northern region will have to do one transit either via Kuala Lumpur or Singapore. Hence, Singapore Airlines is also one of the key airlines used in this market. Travelers from the southern region would prefer to actually travel across the border via Singapore, and that's why we leverage a lot on the aviation assets out from Singapore, such as Singapore Airlines, Scoot, and others. Most airlines will increase frequency or use bigger aircraft during peak seasons to cater for the high demand, and likewise will make reduction adjustment during a low season. Tourism Australia work very closely with our key partners and have partnership agreement in place with Malaysia Airlines and Singapore Airlines. The Malaysian travel distribution system is highly fragmented and vary across the market. While there are a very few national retail agencies, most agents are small, independent businesses and contribute a varying percentage of business to Australia. There are approximately 2,300 outbound travel agents registered with MATA and MITM, with more than 300 agencies selling Australian products and packages. Around 20 key agencies partner with Tourism Australia and STOs in marketing campaign for this market. Dedicated Aussie specialist resources will help to expand and train partners on strong destinations and product knowledge and capability to sell Australia. There are currently over 900 registered members and almost 650 qualified ASP. Moving ahead, some of the challenges we foresee for 2017 and 2018. Consumer confidence remains subtle in 2017, and it is expected to remain so due to the forecasted economic and the political climate. Having said that, there is a noticeable increase in travelers started planning their trip in Q2 this year, as they have accepted the weakened local currency and could not wait longer for not traveling, as travel is part of the Malaysian lifestyle. General elections are possible for 2017, and it is anticipated that consumers will take a more cautious spending outlook around the election exercise. Limited hotel room inventory and increase in hotel price across major cities in Australia has resulted in inbound tour operators turning away business and warning local partners not to promote these gateways unless if they have rooms in hand. This is a concern and will have an impact on forward bookings and future intention to travel to Australia. As I know some of you have noticed there are some decline in your business from our market in the last 6 months. This is the key factor contributing to the decline. It is important for agents and inbound tour operators to source for alternative, and ATE is a good space to connect agents and suppliers for such needs. Competitors are increasing their marketing investment and activities to gain market share out from Malaysia. There is an increase in operators from competitor destinations doing market visit, which show training to establish and build relationship and to expand distribution channel here. JNTO has just opened their office in Kuala Lumpur on 20th March, announced an increase of 20% marketing budget for Malaysia. We seek your continued support, which is important for our market. There are some great opportunities to allow us maintaining relevance under such competitive environment. Australia ranks high in terms of aspirational awareness and intentions to visit. We have large populations of young and rising middle class, whereby travel is part of their lifestyle and they travel minimum 2 to 3 trips a year. Malaysia population for 2016 recorded at 31 million, and over 30% of the populations are middle class. Some of the local seasonal events in Australia and festival would help to create new buzz and to speed up the purchase funnel. TA would continue to improve the single ecosystem campaign approach in the market for conversion. We would like you to be part of our success story. We encourage you to do regular market visit. If you are first timer, Klang Valley would be your key focus. While for operators have regularly been into the market, we encourage you to go beyond Klang Valley to focus in Penang, Ipoh, Malacca, or Johor Bahru. You may also keep regular contacts with our partners via email, calls, EDM, and so forth. Do note WhatsApp is commonly used in this market and considered one of the most effective platforms to stay connected and to do business. Do participate in TA Roadshow such as Southeast Asia Walkabout from 24th September to the 28th September in Bali. You may log on to Tourism Australia Trade Events website for more details. Please get in touch with my team and I prior to your trip, and we could provide you with the latest market update and potential partners for your market visit plan. If your visit coincides with our local roadshow, we could potentially offer you a networking opportunity if time permits. We also like to encourage you to work with STOs for trade and media for mail to showcase your product and help to educate our trade partners. Do support our KDP co-op campaigns, as these are the key partners who committed in their marketing dollars for long-term campaign with Tourism Australia. We also like to encourage you to offer exclusive promos to support major travel fair in Malaysia. Key travel fairs in Kuala Lumpur is MATA in March and September each year, while Penang will be the MITM in early July. As you know, content is the king. We love to know if there's any new or unique product. Content can be in short form or long form, and would be great if it is social media friendly for use in our market. This year, we have 36 buyers, including 4 VIPs and 1 specialist buyers for golf. Our KDP partners such as Elaine, Apple, CIT, Forever, Golden Deluxe, Holiday Tours, Malaysian Harmony, P&L, and Sunway are also at ATE this year. There are 5 new buyers this year, and they are Confidence Travel, who is a new player for group, H2OS, which is a new inbound tour operators, ICE Holiday, who is a new wholesaler and is one of the key wholesaler in the Malaysia market, Prosperity Travel from Malacca, and Sing Chung Tours from Johor are focused in mines as well as FIT. Do make them feel welcome for their first ATE. Thank you for your time and attention. My team and I look forward to working with you together to realize the potential of the Malaysian market. If you have any question, feel free to contact me at eleong@tourism.australia.com. Catch up with you at ATE. Thank you.